Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about this week the US Space Force marks its 4th founding anniversary. While the biggest news for them this week is their Space Operation Chief General Bradley Chan Saltzman called the Chinese ASAT or anti-satellite weapon as the biggest threat to the United States. Now let's take a look at whether this claim is credible or just another public fear-mongering to ask for more funds. We tend to hear US generals saying China and Russia has this, etc., and this is a big threat to national security because we don't have the weapon to defend ourselves against it, unless we buy this or we develop this certain weapon. We're not new to this kind of talk, but personally I think his threat assessment was real. This was even part of the Pentagon 2020 report to Congress regarding possible threat of Chinese anti-satellite weapon from low and high orbit of the Earth. Now, he's reporting for possible ways to counter this weapon system. Because everything the US does today, including civilian daily living like transport, ships, internet communication, cars, planes, etc., these are all integrated to satellite system, especially the military department. Things like spy satellites, equipment and navigation, reconnaissance, secure communication, mapping, etc. These things all rely on accuracy provided by satellites. So if you take out every American satellite out there, you would literally send any country or the world back to 1960s era technology. The time when we rely on maps, compass, constellation when GPS doesn't exist. The time when spy mission and reconnaissance are done by risky aircrafts, people and vehicles. In 2007, China officially had this technology and even developed it further almost 2 decades later. Now they're believed to have a large number of anti-satellite missiles, and they're also believed to be developing lower-cost, high-energy laser weapon to blind satellites in space. In 2007, when China first tested this capability and they shoot down their own weather satellite in space, creating 3,000 trackable debris in space, at the time countries like the US, UK, Japan, Australia criticized China and claimed the move would trigger a space race and space would be the next frontier in weapon development. But the test was a response after China and Russia urged the US to sign a treaty that would ban weapon use in space. The US has argued that there is no need for a treaty because there's no weapon in space at the time. Even to this day, the US has an existing ban for testing on anti-satellite weapon. Now, General Bradley Chan Saltzman pointed possible measures to counter this. First, they need to equip satellites with EMP similar-like protection, satellites that can withstand high-energy weapon directed at them. Also, he reiterated the use of low-orbit satellites like Elon Musk's SpaceX Starlink constellation satellites. These are low-cost satellites on lower orbit that you can almost launch 100 of them by one single rocket carrying them into space. In this way, you can launch more than they can destroy, because these are way cheaper than the very expensive anti-satellite weapon. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you want more topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you soon.